Hello, my divine feminines. I hope you all are doing well. So, this is going to be a free reading session. Everyone can post their questions. Asia, please post your question. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great day or starting a great day. I hope the week is serving all of you well. Okay, you have the Temperance in reverse, King of Swords, the Empress in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Right now, I don't see here that he is in the giving mood, okay, or he is much in that loving mood, or he can share a lot of his feelings. There could be some feelings of sense of loss, or this could be personal feelings in him that nothing in my life worked out the way I wanted to be, and shit, okay. Like there is so much like things, okay. Um, so many things, okay, like which is not okay, which is just not aligned with him, okay, and he seems very very challenged, okay, and it's like I'm not sure like how I'll be able to figure things out, or how I'll be able to make things better. And that's why I see here that he doesn't really have the energy where he will be able to be more expressive towards you, but there could be some communication, there are some thoughts of communication, or some, like you can say, positive thoughts of communication, where he will talk to you well, okay, or he will communicate with you well, he will engage with you well, okay. And I do see here that in that communication he's thinking that just to express himself, maybe not a lot of feelings, but being expressive. There is actions in his actions. I see here that he, like he could be a little bit more expressive later. Okay, today is Thursday, so some communication you may see from him today, but later. Okay, later in the week, I see here that there could be some actions maybe taken from his side to engage more. He's saying like he's kind of like through his actions, like let's say that even when he's talking, he's kind of keeping the dream alive, the dream of being together, or the dream of connecting together, or the dream of like both of you being together, and maybe moving forward in this connection together. But he is not sure that if he is ready to go ahead and give you something concrete. So maybe not a lot of growth in his actions, but here there could be some communication, some limited communication where he is not being able to be very expressive towards you. Okay, there is King of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse, the Chariot, and the Ten of Pentacles. I would not say that he's done with the connection, but he definitely has decided not to be investing much in this connection, especially emotionally. Both the spreads I have made for you today are very strong emotional disconnect from him, and he's not ready to be like very open. Okay, very open towards like giving you that experience. And it feels like he just doesn't have that push in himself where he can pursue you, okay, or where he can put all his actions in regards of making this relationship work out with you, okay. I'm not sure. This could be a personal choice from his side. Or this could be his personal depression. Everybody got that these days, so I'm not sure. Like if I'm picking that, but yes, there is emotional disconnect and not a lot of push for him to pursue the connection. But one thing I saw in him earlier, and in this spread also, that he has some hopes that at some point maybe the relationship will grow, maybe the relationship will be getting better, or I want to have a relationship, like the desires are something very huge, okay, so the desire is still there, okay, but the actions are not there. So if you are saying that has he completely like is done, as long as the desire is here, it's never done, okay, but the actions could seem very very low from his side, yeah. I would say he's interested, okay, it doesn't seem like he's completely not interested, but the push here is not there. Does your first question start with what was Ursula thinking? That was the one, male. Okay. And it's great to just, go ahead and start a new mail. I think like they will show me in your suggestions, okay? Just to avoid any confusion. Not very happy, okay? Also very emotionally, like, detached from that situation. Very emotionally detached and very emotionally cold in that situation. And it's like, she was hoping for things to just go down, okay? Like, the whole conversation to go down, the whole emotion to go down, the whole emotion could just become very like negative, okay? Like somehow very, very negative, okay? Like she was hoping that there will be negative things happening. Like let's say that you say something, he doesn't like it, or he says something and you doesn't like it, and there's emotional disconnect. She was like thinking of that, but she definitely understood that the guy is attracted towards you, and there are signs of very, very, very strong attraction here, okay? And she could, like any third person could read, and like when we are observing, we get to know more about the situation than the people who are in the situation, and see, she could see that there is a very certain type of like attraction in this guy, and he's just not being able to detach from you at all, and he is kind of admiring your beauty. I see here that she could be also, it's like there is nothing from her side, okay? There is this only stagnant water, kind of very shitty and like sunken kind of energy, emotionally dissatisfied kind of energy. But other than that, there is not a lot of much of feelings here. Very disconnected, okay? Emotionally very cold and disconnected. It's just her feelings are just observing him, and it's like, wow, you are like so attracted to her. What's going on with you? That is the kind of attitude she has. It's like she saw you being soft sometimes, she saw you being bold sometimes, and she's like, I don't get it, okay? Like I don't get it how you are like just changing your energy so much with him, and he's definitely getting attracted to you. In that moment, it could have hit her, okay, and hit her a little bit, okay, little bit more than what she already realized, okay. She was not realizing her experiencing this, or she was not realizing that she's gonna experience so much here, okay. But then again, it just happened, and like she got to know that you are doing it, and I see here that it definitely felt like a ending to her, okay. She's that, like genuinely this is toxic behavior, okay, because she's somebody seems like always looking forward to hold on to things, okay. Doesn't really make much sense that why would you be angry, but like these kind of people are more attached to drama and not just attached to the person, okay. And it feels like there is this energy of like them just not understanding, okay, like just not understanding how to react to this. But she's saying like I'll just figure it out by myself and I'll be fine. But it feels like she did not is not feeling comfortable with change, okay. I feel like she really misses, okay, like the dopamine kick as she is sometimes getting by doing this competition kind of thing. Okay, I see here that feeling about the interaction, you were very good, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. She seems like one of those kind of people, okay, who are just always connected, okay. Doesn't. Anyways, I'm not gonna comment on her. Just something I just saw. Anyways, I see here that he's feeling good. He's feeling that you are very knowledgeable. Okay, you have thorough knowledge about everything, whatever you are doing. You know everything. Okay, whatever is going on with you, you know everything. And he is saying like that's great. Okay, like you are somebody who know what she want, what you desire. Okay, what's going on with you, or what's happening between both of you. Okay, and like that kind of energy. And he's saying he's wondering, okay, he's wondering what will happen or what is a possibility, okay, or is there a possibility, okay. And a lot of fun questions from him, okay. Fun question, good questions, okay. Somebody who seems like interested in exploring a few things with you. It seems like he's that kind of a man who would love to go ahead and explore a few things with you. Feelings towards you, he's saying like, if I think he's your ex, right? Okay, so every ex comes with some baggage. And he's saying like, by talking to Jasmine here, I feel like we are not carrying that baggage anymore. We're not carrying that baggage anymore. She's not hating on me. Okay, she's not like seeing me as her, as somebody she despises. No, she's not seeing me like that. Okay, it seems like she's okay with me. Okay, she's good with me. She's wanting to engage with me. Okay, and she's not hating on me. And maybe with time we will be able to create something very good with each other so that we can get more close. But it feels like he's interested in you. He's hoping that you guys could have more interaction with each other. Okay, I don't know if there is a possibility, but there is always a hope of more. And he's having fear. Okay, he's definitely having fear that how things will turn out to be if you guys have that, like one step moving forward. But yeah, good, feeling very good and very wise and beautiful energy from him. Engagement, good time. One thing I'm gonna say here, okay, and with the understanding that this is not the best thing to say, but it's about a man, so who cares? I think like he want you, but not the responsibilities. Responsibilities in the way I am talking about your children. Is there a possibility of that? Because I see here that he's really good with you. Okay, he's saying like I can buy you a new car, I can give you the 10 pentacles. Okay, I can give you money, I can do this, that, or whatnot. But don't talk to me about creating a family. I don't think like you guys can have babies. I'm not sure like if you are ready to have babies because he doesn't seem like having a baby. That's why I'm saying I'm not commenting on you. And he's like, I am a selfless person. Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and give to you. Okay, I am ready to be there with you. But can I go ahead and do that to your children, or can I go ahead and have that for your children? I'm not sure. Okay, and that is something, okay, like it's a little challenging here, and that is something, it's there is not a lot of surety. Okay, um yeah, I feel here that that is something he just want to let you know that he's saying like you are good to me. Okay, you are a great person for me. I really like you. You are my empress energy. Like we have so many possibilities, but am I ready for, as you have called it, family package? No, I'm only here for you, but not for the family. That's his perspective towards you. That's what he really wanting from you. Just you. Okay. Okay. Without string, he might not say no. Okay. But it feels like, you might not like it, like the experience here. Okay, like it somehow like will you will feel like your fun is ruined because you did this. Okay, I don't see here that he will not, you will say a no to you. Okay. um so that is there. Okay, but it feels like, there is a lot of energies you might not like. Okay, one thing I feel here that he may try to do, that he might try to go ahead and attach himself with you. Okay, attach himself, like, attach himself with you, connect himself with you, and just start engaging himself more with you. Okay, and he might not be able to, like, just detach, and it may not feel very good to you. Okay, that could be an issue you may face here. Anyways, but yeah, I see here that you both will be fine. Okay, you will be fine. You will be able to get your money, but later it may seem like, um, it was not worth it. Okay, like it may sit on your heart. It's like, oh, yeah, he gave me money, so I have to listen to him. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Zuni, please post your question. I see here that right now for next 1 month, there could be some possibilities of you receiving a job. The job itself, if you are looking for a job, then it could be a job. If you're not looking for a job, this could be a routine, whatever suits you. It may be a little boring. Okay, or you might not like it too much. Okay, or you might feel like, this is something which is for me. It's like I have to show up, I have to follow the routine, and I have to do whatever is necessary here. So it's more like a boring approach. Okay, and I do see here that there is definitely some, like, emotions you will feel there. Okay, that, it's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, but I do feel here that so it's like, you want to know the predictions only about, like, what's gonna happen after 1 month. That's the thing. I think, like, when somebody is asking for a general for a read for 1 month, it's more like whatever events they will be able to experience, or what's the energy will manifest for them for 1 month. So that's just I'm giving. So if you want a different approach, let me know. What is it? Okay. I see here that you could be getting into that routine of job. It may feel boring, but I see here that you would maybe also feeling stable there. I see here that if there are any confusion, or it seems like a very emotional month to you. Okay, if there are any emotional baggages you may have experienced, or very deep down emotional baggages you could be carrying with yourself. Sometimes this could be a little, like, just not something which is evident, but with time it will reveal itself. It may come through with some communications. Okay, and if there are any baggages you could be carrying with your family, especially any form of mother, okay, mother energy or anything like that, you will be able to let it go. I see here that there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your energy whom you may start dating or seeing romantically. And I see here more of, like, there are some new conversations happening. Okay, new spice happening. Okay, like you meeting some new people, and you're just experiencing some new things which you can have in your life. It's more like entertainment basis. Okay, like you're seeing some new people and they're like inviting you to parties, so it could be getting a little bit more happening for you. So I do see mostly job and some emotional releasing energy for you, and also maybe some new dating if you're open to it. Feelings towards you, I see here that he has an intention of very slow exploring. Okay. He's saying, like, I don't want to bombard you with a lot of questions, and I don't want you to, like, think that I am asking you a lot of questions, or I'm kind of like, just trying to be, like, very close to you. I don't want you to feel like that about me. Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay. But I just want to get to know you a little bit better. I see here that he feels that there are a lot of plans between both of you, or there are a lot of possibilities between both of you, but it is taking some time to get manifested. Okay, so let's say that if you both are making any meeting plans, it's just not happening like that. Or if you both are making any, like any form of plans, he's saying that it's kind of taking a little bit more time, and he also feels that there are a few things about you he doesn't really know. He doesn't really know that how you already think about him. Okay, or how you like how you are pursuing him. Like, are you even a little bit, like, sincere about him, or you're just like, just chill with him. What were your intentions with him? He don't know that, and he's very curious, but he's very slow in exploring the connection. Yeah. Yeah, seem like very slow. A little bit on and off, you could be still seeing. Okay. And one thing I see in him that the approach he's having towards you, it's just not letting you to be more sincere about him. Like, the way he's approaching you, it's like, yeah, I'm there and not there. Okay. So that could be like, blocking the emotional intimacy in here. He may try to, like, be a little bit more investing than what he already is. Okay. So if you both are planning to meet the upcoming month, if we just talk about the month of July, then around 13th of next month, okay, if there is a possibility of a meeting, depending on where you are, where he is, it could be happening. And if there is not a possibility of meeting, then it could be a little bit more solidification of the relationship. That is the highest point. And after that, I see here that there could be more engagement happening, but it's still kind of very slow. What did you say his sign? Okay, yeah, very Taurusy energy. He seems also somebody who is taking his time to invest more or emotionally invest more, or investment could be anything, whatever is important to him. Okay, like let's say his work or his time, his money, whatever it is. Like he's investing very slow, even in the next 1 month. But there is not much emotional intimacy, but a peak could be happening around 13th of the month, and you guys may be able to see each other or connect with each other. I see a new Pisces person could be coming towards you. Okay. And in next 10 days, okay, new Pisces person could be coming towards you, trying to connect more between both, more towards you. I see here that you guys could be having a very good connection on intellectual level. You will like him, he will like you. You both seem very aligned in that way. In terms of past relationships, I'm not getting a lot of them. Okay. But there is a possibility of a Sagittarius person trying to reach out to you. I'm not sure if they are old or like new. Like let's say that if you know anybody, or you have been a little friends with somebody like that, it could be there. But I do feel here that it's not something. Okay, like it's not something surety, so it might not be somebody you have had a romantic relationship with, but definitely there is a possibility of like somebody or like somebody who could be a little common friend. They also could be trying to get connected to you. These are the most two prominent people I see in your energy. One could be a Pisces man, and one seems like a Sagittarius person who you know a little bit. Hmm. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Hello, NW. Let's do your reading. Why I can't find the mail? I found the mail. That he felt a way. Did he, and how did he feel about my message? I see here that he was not happy. Okay, he didn't felt himself. Initially, he felt a little good. Okay, a little bit more in his power. Okay, this is about power too. Okay, in any this kind of conversations, you have a certain type of power, right? Have a certain type of energy, a certain type of power. He initially had that power when he was engaging with you, when he was communicating with you, when he was talking to you. But then he lost the power when you have said that you are ready to go ahead and release him. Okay, you are okay to go ahead and release him. It kind of took him as a shock. Okay, or it was kind of a like a little shocking to him that how you could do this. Okay, and I see here that he also felt like you it's true. Okay, like if you have already decided to go ahead and do this spiritually, you will do it. Okay, I don't know if he has seen you doing things spiritually, releasing things spiritually. Okay, like when people have seen it. Okay, they they understand. Okay, that how easy it is for some people to just go ahead and release other people spiritually. He see that. Okay, he see that, he feel that in you. He's saying like I would not like it. Okay, like right now as we were engaging. Okay, as we were engaging, or as we were kind of like connecting together. Okay, um it was good. Okay, like even though we were not being able to find the like good vibes or stability together, it was still good. But still, okay, like if you are gonna go ahead and release me. Okay, if you are gonna go ahead and like just not gonna connect with me, then I think like it's gonna be very depressing. Okay, for me. So I see here that he kind of definitely felt in a certain way when you have said this to him, and he has a fear that whatever you have told here, you will actually do it. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Sounds good. See for us. Zazu, where are you? Because I don't see a question. Okay. Zazu, if you're here, let me know. Uh, I'm not seeing your question, so I don't know if it should be the usual one or something else. I think if you're here, let me know. Searching for Whitney. Whitney, post something. Say something. Say ass. I'm sorry. Just say something so I can. Oh, always a good girl. Absolute legend. Okay, but I haven't read what you wrote me. Let's see. Okay. I see here that he understand that you are not happy about it. Okay, you're really not happy about anything. Okay, not happy about it. I see here that there is this energy of like he wanted to communicate a little bit about it, and he's saying like, now I fear, okay, that you will not talk to me. Okay, like he most probably have tried to wanted to have a communication where it's more like a chill approach, or he was hoping that the conversation you both were having will have a chill approach, or the connection will have a chill approach, and you both will not have any complications at all. Okay, but then again there is this energy of like, some emotional instability is there, and he's like, okay, now after reading her Now, after reading her message, I feel like she will not talk to me. She'll not engage with me. She will not have a conversation with me, and she will seclude herself from me, and she will get detached. Okay. And that is what he is fearing right now. And I see here that he could be having slower conversations with you from now. Okay. He could be talking to you in a very slow pace. Okay. Like, let's say that if you have sent this message to him, he will talk to you, but he will communicate with you a little bit later. It's like it's not happening just right now. Okay. It's like happening, but it's kind of like not happening. It's like he's kind of trying to avoid the point a little bit because he's fearful of saying something too shitty. Actually, I feel like, I want to go ahead and say this, that he seems like somebody who is coward. Okay. Somebody who is coward. Okay. Somebody who is somebody who's coward, somebody who is just, just not really like happy. It's like he sometimes he know that he doesn't have a control. Okay. He doesn't really have a control over things. He doesn't really have a control over his own speech, but when you do react a little bit, he's like, nope, I need to hide. Okay. I need to hide, and I can't say anything. I'll just hide myself. I'll just not have a conversation, and let's see what's gonna happen. I also see here that he could be having a lot of confusion here, that now what you're going to do. Okay. A very strong internal fear here. Okay. A very strong internal fear that whatever, like, whatever she's doing is okay. Like, if she's like, being so strong and trying to like, from his perspective, the message you have sent him is kind of creating a boundary. Okay. He's saying, like, if I go ahead and create if you go ahead and create a boundary, then what? Okay. Then what will be next? Okay. I see here that he has the intention to just, just to see you. Okay. He kind of think like, you always, like, are just so confident that you will start creating boundaries with him right away, and he's saying like, why is that? Okay. Do you have other options? Okay. What's going on with you? Okay. Do you want to see somebody else? Okay. Do you want to be with somebody else? What's going on with you? I don't know. Okay. So that is there, but I also see here that he is like, all the cards here is fear. Okay. He's saying that, I think whatever I have said to her, it came to her as a bullshit. Okay. Like, she see all that conversation just as bullshit. It's like, I'm just not good enough to give her anything valuable, and that's why she start creating these boundaries with me. And I feel like, he also think that you might not be having the type of feelings you have had with him in the past, or you have had for him in the past, and he's saying like, I hope that you will not detach to me. He will have some fear, and he will communicate very slowly. Like, he will give you answers. He will not cut communication. He will give you answers like the message you have already sent him. He will receive the communication, in regards of that. But I do feel here that it's going to be a little bit slower. Okay. And somehow it feels like, he will slowly try to show up to you. Not a lot of, like, courage in him to show up to you, but he do want to, and he's hoping that, you will at least start, like, you will at least carry the conversation with him. Yeah, but it's okay. You're sexy when you're naked. Okay, I don't think I also have questions from Dominique. What's happening with me? Why I don't have the questions from both of them? I think Dominique is typing the questions. Whitney, are you going to save the other two? Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, let me type down at least Dominique's name. Let's see if she's here. Okay, Meghna, if you are here, please go ahead and post your question. Change any time. Okay, I do see here that it will. Okay, it feels like you could be having some of the you could be having some challenges, okay, in regards of accepting it, okay, accepting the timeline is the the hardest thing to just understand here, or timeline is the hardest thing to kind of just accept here. But yes, your situation will change very soon. I see here that you will change first, okay, as you have done some work, and most probably will keep doing some work on yourself. Your situation, your approach, your energy will change, okay, like the way you want to live your life is gonna change, okay, the way you want to enjoy your life will be changing. And the moment you are starting to have like once you're starting to kind of like just have that confidence with this within yourself, I see here that you will start feeling better. There are releasing, okay, like whatever work you have done is great, okay, but you also need to release. The releasing energy is not good, okay. It's like, think about you pouring a lot of new food, okay, a lot of new food or a lot of new energies, a lot of things, okay, on the plate which already exist, okay. Is it a good idea? No, it's not a good idea, okay. It is not a good idea. It's always gonna feel very clouded for me, clouded for you. And once you have released, and how you can do it, actually I see a method for you. Like sometimes spirits also channel that what you can do. You are very fearful to revisit any moments where you got hurt, okay, like even as a child, even your inner child, any form of experience which may have been very very hurtful towards you. Go ahead and revisit that, okay, go ahead and revisit that, go ahead and engage with that, go ahead and have some thoughts on that, okay, and then go ahead and release it, okay. Relive that moment and release the pain. It's very hurtful. It is gonna hurt like a STD. Okay, that is how bad it can be, but it needs to be done. Okay, so start with like it is not something you every day do. Okay, it is very. It should be done with a lot of caution. Okay, it should be done with a lot of stability, and you should start releasing. Okay, your emotional trauma or your emotional bad experiences again and again. What happens, life always create patterns, okay. If you like something, okay, that same thing will repeat for you, okay, that same thing will engage with you, that same thing will come towards you again. Don't let it happen, okay. So just change your own experiences and change the way life is treating you. Feel like he has very strong boundaries in terms of emotions, okay. Not that his life is bad or something, but definitely feels like his life is, it's not bad, okay. Like the only issue I see for him right now in his life is his own emotions, and he's so dissatisfied with his own life, okay. So many ups and downs in his own life, so many negativity, okay, from his own life, that he is just not ready to open up. It feels like he may have gotten hurt. Okay, the mask is a physical representation of what's going on with him emotionally. Okay, and he's saying like I just don't want to want you to have that. Okay, or I just don't want to experience that ever again. That I am letting go of my just my challenges. Okay, I am letting go of my complications, and I don't want that I'll go ahead and just open up to somebody who can have the opportunity to hurt me. Okay, so what I will do, okay, that I will, okay, I will just go ahead and detach a little bit, okay, and stay detached. Do I see here that there have been any other challenges in his life? No, I don't see any other challenges. I don't see any other problems. The only problem, okay, which I see from his side towards you is him not accepting, okay, or him not having, or him not just, having that emotional clarity within himself. And it's like his outward projection is very strong. It's like, no, I'll hide myself. It's like his inner child has trusted somebody and it's her so bad that it doesn't want to come out anymore. Okay, so nothing serious or nothing like current situation have happened. It seems like life has left him in moments where he have experienced a lot of hurt and dissatisfaction, and that has only piled up on him. Okay, A and you. I see here that right now you could be having some experiences or some opportunities to connect better with each other. There is a possibility that you may both may be able to connect with each other in just in the near future. Okay, like give him 5 days. Okay, and I see here that he has the intention to start taking some good actions towards you. Okay, he has the intention to reach out to you, and he is battling within himself as we are speaking right now. Okay, he's battling that how he can start having that conversation with you, or he's battling that how he can connect with you, or how he can be engaging with you. Okay, he's battling that emotionally a lot. I see here that he do feel a lot of challenges. Okay, do feel a lot of challenges. He do feel a lot of emotions. Okay, he do feel a lot of, like, ups and downs here. Okay, to go ahead and do it, but there is a possibility of any time, like Thursday is already gone, right? So most probably by next Thursday, and that's why the 8 day, he could be like finding something to start a conversation with you. One problem in him I also see, that he doesn't really want to be painted as somebody who is very unintellectual, if that is the word we can use. But I see here that he has huge fear of that, that he doesn't want to be that non-intellectual person who's just not even good enough. He just want to be that person who's good enough and always receiving some good vibes. And I see here that once he has concocted something where he can tell you something which is good, and he can initiate a good conversation with you, he would love to have a conversation with you, and he will engage with you. Okay, so you do not need to worry at all. I see here that there could be a communication followed by a meeting could be happening between both of you. That's what is coming. It may also show up as something more romantic. That is for Sophia. Thank you so much, Sophia, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, guys, give me one moment and we're going to start the readings again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I have from Dominique, so we have to go for Dominique. Okay, I just got the notification. Okay. Granddad's thoughts. Okay, I see here that they understood that this have been burning inside you for some time. Okay, or this could have been going on in your heart for some time. This have been like happening in your heart for some time, but you have not been able to go ahead and express it. Okay, and I say here that they could not actually believe it. Okay, because your grandma seems like somebody who is that person, even that even when she's really shitty, like she is still kind of valued and appreciated. Okay, or she's like holds so much power that it's like they were not expecting you to say such things or expecting you to say anything here, and they were just unsure that it's like why would you say that. Okay, and I see here that they also could be thinking that do you like generally why people don't say such things, because obviously she pays them. Okay, she goes ahead and pays them, go ahead and just fill them with money. Okay, so if they are I don't know, why would you just go ahead and say this? Do you not think about having money, or do you not think about your own financial stability? So they kind of were a little bit shocked about that, but it was not wrong though. Okay, like their perspective on whatever you have communicated here, they are saying that it's not wrong. The situations you have mentioned here, okay, like the complications which you have mentioned here or the issues you have mentioned here are very 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 valid. Okay, and they also could be having some idea that it is happening. Okay, or that situation is occurring, and somehow you called it out. They are not not negative towards you, but they seem to be honest, they seem more astonished that you actually did it. Okay, because they were not expecting you to do it. He is wanting to reach out to you because he could be having some fear that he has made you feel dissatisfied. Okay, made you feel bad, made you feel negative, made you feel just not happy with the way he is dealing with you or dealing around you. It's like I think like she's not really happy with anything. Okay, she's not really happy with me. She's not really ready to go ahead and engage with me. Okay, and it's like that your energy is detached from them. They feel like you are detached from them and they just don't want it to happen. I see here that they could be having some fear that you will just start you may start getting detached from them. Okay, or you will not get too much connected to them, or you will not get too much engaging towards them. Okay, so that could be something. Okay, like is a little bit of stress here, but it feels like he just want to be having more like a balanced approach with you, and that's why they want to connect with you. There is also this energy of your mom thinking. Okay, your mom thinking that he's controlling. Okay, and somehow he has a lot of ego, so whatever have happened, it is his fault. Okay, your mother is ultimately in your favor, and she's she's just saying that yes. Okay, yes, I just admit that he can be sometimes difficult. Your advice here is actually not to be completely cutting out from him. Okay, he's a well wisher. Okay, so go ahead and do talk to him, engage with him, but start creating boundaries. Every relationship is great. Okay, and every relationship is important, but in every relationship we also should be having boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, they are just gonna drain you. That's all they are gonna be here for. But I do feel here that the only thing you should change in your approach while dealing with your dad is to have some love. Okay, and receive his love, give him your love, no problem with that. But then again, also don't completely go ahead and just give him everything, or just don't let him be dominant here, because the any form of relationship should always have a balance, so maintain that balance. Okay, love messages from him. I see here that he could be a little bit curious about you and just want to know like what's going on in your head. Okay, what's going on, what you are thinking, what you are up to. If there is anything you are not telling him, like let's say that for a certain type of time. Okay, um, like certain type of time where you may have not communicated with him, or you may have not replied to him, you may have not had a conversation with him. Okay. Mm, and it's like there is a lot of a lot of questioning, okay, a lot of mental questioning here. Okay, mental questioning that if there is something he should get to know. I do feel here that he could be a little bit unsure about your energy with like a ex. Okay, I feel here that he could be thinking about if there is any ex like is still interested in you. I feel like it's more about insecurities. Okay, like let's say that if you are not texting him for some time and he's just sitting somewhere and he's just not getting your communication, so instantly he will go ahead and start thinking that what are you doing, are you still interested in like a ex, what's going on with you, what's happening with you, and what you are doing. Okay, so there is some thoughts and some fear in him about it. But he's also saying like I don't want to go ahead and share that with her right now, or I don't want her to be stressing out due to that for right now. But I also want to be kind of like going towards her and be more engaging towards her. Okay, more loving towards her, more being sweet with her. Okay, more being kind with her. Okay, like I just want my best version, okay, to be with her. And he's saying like I want to approach you in a way that it's sweet. Okay, it's connecting, it's loving, it's engaging, and it's something where you will feel good with me while we are dealing with each other. So that is something I see here that he is looking forward to do. He's saying like if there have been any confusion in the past between both of us, let's go ahead and forget about it. Okay, let's go ahead and not think about it. Let's go ahead and just release that energy and connect more to each other. Okay, so there is this fear. Okay, there is definitely some fear that if you have any other people, okay, engaging here, or if you have any other people you want to connect here, but he's saying like I want to give you more so that you will stay connected to me. For your general, I see here that you should take care of your finances right now and try to make them grow and make them stabilize a little bit more, or just take care of your finances a little bit more while spending. Okay, make sure that you are not spending in a way which may be feeling regretful towards you. Be manageable, or be very thoughtful with your finances, and just okay, just do whatever is necessary for your finances, but don't drain yourself. Okay, so that is the best approach you can have right now. I also see here that there is this new beginning. Okay, like you could be having in terms of a journey. So if there is any possibility that you just want to go on this trip, okay, or you just want to go ahead and have some fun and you want to plan a trip, you should go ahead and do it. And most probably you should keep this money, extra money, whatever you are having right now, okay, to go ahead and spend in the spend some money in your birthday. Okay, maybe that would be the best time, okay, where you are spending all this money and it may make you feel like very secure with yourself. I also see here that there are some good energies of stability. Okay, some form of stability you could be having with each other right now. Any form of stability you guys can create right now, it would be great. I see here that there could be some stability you will be able to have with your family, you will be able to have with your person. I see here that he also could be very vocal about you being his long term partner. He could be able to let other people know, like that good feeling when you are appreciated with your partner, by your partner. I see here that is coming towards you. And right now, if you have any personal projects, you should go ahead and start working on them a little bit more, and that will, okay, give you some better opportunities of growing closer to like your goals or any form of goals you want to achieve right now. Go ahead and start putting some efforts there, and you will be very happy to receive some positive outcomes. Okay, that is for Dominique. Thank you so much, Dominique, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Yes, Zazu, please go ahead and post your question. Right now, I see here that he is unsure about your feelings towards him. It's like he's not sure like what's going on in your heart. Right now, I see here that he could be thinking that you may be very happy with yourself only, and he just does. You just don't have much attention to him. So he also could be thinking that you are detached. Yes, there is a possibility in some time, but in 3 days, I'm not sure. Yes, I see here that is the biggest realization, and also loneliness. Okay. Um, and it feels like it is one of those parts of his life, okay, like he needed, okay, to connect, or he needed, or he wanted to connect, or he wanted that energy that he may be able to get connected to you, okay, or he may be able to get connected to you at some point. It was his hope and desire, but then again I also see him accepting his fate. I see him also having that realization that you may be just happy with yourself, okay, like, and he's not needed. Okay, the karma is the feeling that he's not needed, he's left out alone. Even though he's gonna try to go ahead and connect with you, you will not go ahead and engage with him. Okay, you will not go ahead and talk to him, you will not go ahead and initiate anything towards him. You will stay, you will stay detached. Okay, you will stay detached, and you will just live your life and keep growing, and he has absolutely nothing to go ahead and grow for himself. Okay, he's saying like, I just don't have anything. Okay, like, I am just somebody who's left out alone, who doesn't really have anything. Okay, who doesn't really receive anything, and they are just just doing nothing in their life which can bring them satisfaction. So there is a lot of dissatisfaction he has within himself, and that's his karma. So you're right here that that he will never get back his family, and he will also understand that he have been so unkind that actually, even though if he want to be with you, you will not go ahead and be with him because of his unkind energies. Okay. Yeah, I see here that definitely it could be coming towards you. It feels like it could be happening today. If it is not happening today, then it could be happening by next Thursday. Okay. And that is the energy I see here, that you could be able to receiving. I see here that there are a lot of confusions, okay, like have been created in the office work, okay, not from your side, but just in the the workplace, how they are handling it, okay, or how they are just taking it forward. It could be just feeling a little stuck, or the energy of stuck being stuck is from them and not from you. But I see you still being happy about it, okay? I see here that you will receive the happy news here. You'll receive the good vibe here. Most probably it got stuck in their proceedings, but I don't see here that it's stuck in some way. Either I'm sure like it might not be able to reach to you on Saturday because it's obviously you know maybe it's off. But I do feel here that it could be happening around it could be happening around if it is not happening today, then anytime by next Thursday you'll receive it, most probably Monday. See here that the people who are in your office are there, okay. Like the people in your new office are there, or like the maybe this is your boss or immediate boss, the person you are working with, okay. They could be there and they are sincerely appreciating your good work, okay. They are appreciating the way you have done this work, or they are appreciating that how good you are, okay, in this work. And it's a lot of appreciation you are receiving. There is also some energies of you receiving some good praises from somebody, okay. Like let's say that they could be vocally praising you for doing this good work, and you may be also receiving some good vibes from them. That is a very strong possibility coming up here, okay. Another energy I see here, that you could be suddenly starting to receive communication, okay. There is a possibility that S may finally figure out that how he can have a communication with you, okay. He may have cracked something on Wednesday. I see him being excited to go ahead and connect with you, or excited to go ahead and engage with you. And he's saying I will just go ahead and do it, okay. I'll just go ahead and have a cheerful conversation. Let me just go ahead and approach, okay, and let's see what will happen next, okay. That is the approach he's having here right now. And he's saying that maybe we will be able to be more loving towards each other. But he also is carrying a fear that you may just go ahead and reject him, okay. Even though there is this, okay, even though there is a lot of emotions you are carrying with yourself, okay. Like even though you could be just had some good vibes with him in the past, he's asking this question continuously, that if you're gonna open up to him again or not. That confusion is strong here. But I do see here that he may be figuring out that how he can engage with you, and he's saying let me just go ahead and do it, and let's see where it goes. I also see here that B is manifesting you, okay. But while having that manifestation, or let's just say that this is like him kind of trying to manifest a life with you, okay. But when he is visualizing, okay, he's saying I see a lot of blockages, okay, or I mentally get a lot of blockages, okay, within myself. That she is what will happen, or how things will happen, or how things will work out between both of us. I see here that there is a lot of confusion he could be having with themselves. But overall it's a stable energy, okay. It's something stable where they are just planning, okay, to manifest and come towards you. I see here that there could be also some sexual energy, okay. Like even though they are depressed, okay, and even though they are kind of just not sure that how things will turn out to be, okay. But I see here that they still are looking forward to have some sex with you. They are remembering you. I also see here that there could be your mother's energy, okay, or there could be, yeah, it could be your mother's energy, and they are thinking they are hoping the best for you, okay. They are saying that I hope that she have all the healing energies as much as possible in her life, okay. Like it could be one of those things where she may have heard something, or she just just could not. Okay, she just could not have, could not stop thinking about you, could not stop thinking about how she wanted you to have the best things in the world. Okay, and it's like she is just hoping for whatever is good for you will come towards you. A lot of well wishes. I feel like she may have checked out some of your old photos or some of the old memories, whatever is there. I see here that she may have connected to some of them, and somehow, she's kind of feeling a little bit more emotionally inclined towards you. But good vibes, okay, good vibes in her, and just not sure that how they can go ahead and let go of those vibes anymore. It's like some days you just keep thinking about your kid, and it is one of those days. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, I see here that you were very wise. Okay, very very wise, but he was not really. He or she, whoever the VP was, it's male, female, whatever them. Like they thought that are you gonna choose them or not? Okay, it's like they felt that you could have been having far more better opportunities coming towards you. Okay, seems like a little bit insecure person. Okay, it's like they felt really good about your interview, good about your knowledge, the way you have taken care of this interview and showcased yourself was really great. Okay, no problem with you, but definitely had some questionings that are they good enough to have you as an employee, or if you are definitely doing interviews, then you could be having other options towards yourself. So like if you are ready to go ahead and open up to those options, or you can open up to them. But you as this person, okay, who did this interview was very very intellectually aligned. You were good, okay, you were stable, you were just really great. Okay, so very impressed by you. Yeah, I do see here that they are planning to give you the job. Okay. They are definitely planning to give you the job. Seems very impressed by you and your presence here. Like the way you have approached the whole situation, definitely have a lot of appreciation from them. They are clapping in your direction. Okay. So that's there. But it feels like, you may feel very sleepy at the job. What is this job? I don't know, but not the most exciting job for you. Most probably you are good at handling, okay, more high level situations than this job. And they are kind of saying I'm just not sure, I'm really enjoying this. Okay, it seems kind of a little boring to you. Also I see here that there is this energy. What you need to know, I see here that this is a very fulfilling job for you. Okay, if you are looking forward to find a new job, then then just go ahead and just take this job. This is not a bad decision for you. Good enough. Okay, good enough for you. Not a lot of emotional satisfaction, as I have mentioned. This is not a job where you are putting a lot of your head into it. Okay, this is just one of those jobs you just show up and do your thing and just mind your business and you come back, and there are not much challenges. Okay, it's like I'm having that boring 9 to 5 job where I'm just going and showing up there. I feel like it may seem very fun. Okay, or it may seem something where it's just so fun for you to show up there for you. Okay, but do I see here that they will it will be like one of those things where there is so much, okay, like excitement? No, but this is a great job. You can show up. This is steady money, good money, financially stable. The boss will be a fan, and the boss is very giving, so you can, like, this seems like a perfect job for you on the paper, so go ahead and take it. How will be the second interview? I see here that it's gonna be good. I see you being very nervous, okay, and that is something you need to counter here. Like your nervousness, I don't see here that you can ruin anything here with your nervousness, but then again, everything is experience, okay. So just don't let yourself have a bad experience here. Just have the best experience as much as you can, and that should be your approach. I also would say here that like only thing you need to do is to have a very slow, steady approach. Okay, talk to them slowly, answer them slowly. If they are like sending you a question, then also respond to that question very slowly. And I see here that you will be in alignment. Okay, like everybody have a vibe when they are approaching when they are approaching the interviews. But then again, like the way they will be approaching your interview could be good, could be stable, but then again, I feel here that your nervousness could be something which may stress you out a little bit. Just control that and you will be great. You might also get an offer from here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. So for 4 and 5, both towards me. What both towards you? Feelings for both, from both towards you. Message from Derek here that he's saying, like, I just want you to feel good, okay, about me, about this relationship, or about working here with me. Okay, I just want you to keep having happiness, okay, while you are around here, and I don't want any form of stress to be coming towards you. He's saying, like, I'm very selfless, okay, towards you. I'm feeling very selfless while connecting with you. I feel like I'm ready to give up my own energy or own intentions or whatever like I have from my side, just to like make you happy. Okay, and I'll do, okay, like whatever I can do to go ahead and make you happy. Okay, that is his intention while he is connecting with you. He's saying, like, I just don't want any form of complications between both of us. So if there is any confusion you have towards this whole situation, just let me know. I also see here that him thinking that you have huge boundaries. Okay, like you have huge boundaries. You have huge boundaries that you don't want to be communicating much, or like let's say that you are not never very personal to the relationship. Okay, or you are never very personal in this like in this arrangement. You just keep yourself a little bit detached here. But he also is kind of trying to say that if you are dissatisfied with anything, okay, if you are dissatisfied, if you are not happy with something. Okay, it's like if you are dissatisfied and you don't want to be like more engaging here. Okay, so a lot of questioning from his side towards you, just want to know like what's going on in your energy. But curious, very strongly curious. Okay, I do see here that there is from this guy. I see here that from Manny's side here, like he's saying that I see you being silent, okay, and I just want to know what are your emotions, okay, what do you feel in emotionally, or how do you feel emotionally, or how do you, how are you experiencing things, okay, like just don't lie. And also he could be thinking if there is a possibility of emotional or physical hurt. Okay, I just want to go ahead and know that. Okay, I just want to have that. Okay, I just want to um I just want to have that. Okay, like I just want to understand it. Okay, I also see here that there is this energy. Okay, there is this energy of him thinking that if there is any emotional dissatisfaction, you can just tell me. Okay, he's saying I can be that person. Okay, I can be that person you are trusting. Okay, like I can be that one person you can say anything. Okay, I also want to be the closest person to you. Okay, I also want to be the closest person who is connecting to me. Okay, or I want to be the closest person you are connecting to, and let me just be that. I also see here that he has very strong intentions of starting to have more stronger conversations with you. He's saying like there are a few topics we just don't shed light on. Okay, like we don't shed light on how we are feeling, or there are not many deep thoughts, okay, or deep conversations between both of us. I want you to start having those deep conversations with me. Okay, I see here that he was not really happy about it. Okay, he saying this guy, Derek here, is kind of showing up for you better than what I could show up for you here, and that is something I don't like. That is something which is stressing me out, and I don't feel good about it. Okay, I feel emotionally I am just being weaker here, and also I see here that he started having very mean thoughts. Okay, it's like, oh way, why you're touching her, or why you're consoling her, anything. Okay, however he was consoling you, not necessarily to be touching, but he's saying I just want that. Okay, I just want that to be me. Okay, if somebody is going ahead and consoling her, if somebody is going ahead and talking to her well, or if somebody is going ahead and consoling her, then I just want to be that only person, and I don't want anybody else to have that opportunity. And I see here that he also started to have some fear that where will there be love relationship happening between both of you. So your question does not really give the clarity, so I don't know if I should do the readings, but I think like it should be both towards me, feelings of both towards you. Okay, so I'll just do that, and let's see if I can find some more answers. I'll give that. Derek's feelings here are more of it's like, what can I do more? Okay, what can I actually do more, or what kind of action, what can I actually do here? Okay, I feel here that everything is so vague. Okay, it's like he's a little bit fearful that if you are still hurt, or whatever the customer situation was, are you still holding on to it, or are you still thinking about it, or what's going on? Okay, like what's going on in your heart, and he's very worried about you. I don't know why, like in this spread also I got that from Manny, but from this spread I see him that from like Derek here, that he's also like concerned about your physical health, or he could be also feeling concerned about very similar card from both of them. Most probably that is the natural reaction to the incident which may have happened here, but a very strong just wanting to know that if there is any physical harm, are you all right, how are you feeling, what are you up to, if there is any stability you want to have for yourself, anything. Okay, anything you just want to go ahead and have, just go ahead and talk to him, or want to go ahead and have a conversation with him, or want to go ahead and talk to him. He's saying that I hope that she will talk to me, I hope that she will communicate with me, I hope that we will be able to get close to each other. So very soft feminine energies from you, or he's seeing you as somebody who is a very soft feminine energy, and he's saying like I just want to give her more and more. From my side, I see here that he's more worried about like what happened between you and Derek. Okay, he seems like not so happy with that. He seems like very dissatisfied that how you guys have approached with each other. He's saying like it should not have happened like that. Okay, I wanted both of you to I don't want this third party situation. Okay, basically this is a third party situation for him, and he's saying like I just don't want that at all. Okay, I want it to be hidden. Okay, I want it to be detached. I want it to be something which is just with myself. I don't want it to just come out. Okay, that is a strong energy. That is a strong thought I see here that he was having within himself, and he's feeling that he's kind of just trying to remember if there have been any attachment, okay, you guys may have had with each other, or if you guys may have connected with each other, if you guys may have engaged with each other. Was there anything? Okay, was there anything, was there any energy? He's kind of just browsing through all the moments, okay, browsing through all the moments where you guys could have showed up together, and he's just trying to understand that if there have been something cooking between both of you, but he can't really find anything, and he's just being stressed. Okay, like a lot of stressed out energy from him, and he's very worried. Okay, very worried about what's going on, and if there is something hidden from him which he doesn't know about this whole situation. That's for confessions. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. I do see here that he miss you, okay, but then again, his attitude and his desire to self sabotage is like really great, okay. And I do see here that in his energy, emotionally there is a lot of conflict in him, and that's why he's not very vocal about his emotions towards you or how he is feeling. I see here that there is pain, okay, and pain of also not being able to be expressing, okay, towards you, or not being able to achieve some good vibes with you. Okay, he's saying like I'm really struggling with that I'm not being able to connect with her at all. That challenge is kind of just not letting him be at peace. Okay, a lot of emotional dissatisfactions are still going on here. Okay, I do see here that there is this energy of him really thinking about your ass and the physical intimacy you both have had with each other, even like the time which even the photos, okay, like he could be already having, he's kind of enjoying with that. He's not detached from you at all. Okay, his energy is very connected to you. Okay, he's not been able to expressive towards you, but he is connected to you. And will he be seeing you? I see here that today is Thursday, so either today in the night or in the later part of the day, if it's a possibility. If not, then tomorrow he could be going ahead and seeing you. And see, he definitely have some shitty, experiences, or he definitely has some shitty vibes. Okay, like to him, but I don't see any of those shitty vibes are due to romance, or romance to, specifically speaking, romance to other people. It is not due to that. It feels like it could be due to like him lacking the clarity that how he can control everything, and that's the reason that he's not been able to go ahead and give that to you. He's not been able to go ahead and have that with you. He's kind of, feeling a little bit challenged that how he can be starting to be more expressive towards you, how he can be starting to be more connecting with you. He has that challenging energy within himself, but you are not delusional here. His energy towards you is of emperor. Okay, I feel like he sometimes get very controlling. Okay, controlling, and no, it's not me. He's kind of like, just trying to be more controlling, and he's saying like, I just don't want things to be so complicated that I'm getting myself into some new things which I will not be able to manage. That could be the reason that he's not been able to find the stability to pursue you. Okay, but he has this energy where he's wanting to have something more sincere with you. I don't see any other energies here. Okay, I see here that him being a father, that could be a something which is very important to him. So the kids could be an issue, but it's not somebody who's romantic is kind of like draining him. It feels like he thinks that if he get into a relationship and then he will not be able to uphold it, there will be chaos, and he don't know how to deal with that chaos. That is the reason of him just being distant right now. I do feel here that he could be changing his approach in some time. Like, so let's just give him a few days. Okay, maybe like that could give him the clarity, but it's not delusional from your side. You are perfectly fine. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you can help. All the best. Have a great one. Don't fall. Okay. Right now, the approach here is that not to expect them to be in a friendly energy. Okay. Whatever toxicity is there is the reality, and it's time to face the reality. One approach you can also, I see here that you need to treat this your workplace. Okay, workplace is workplace. Workplace is not actually a place where you should be joking, or you can be expecting fun things with anybody. That expectation is also something which we don't understand. Okay, when we are just in an informal energy, like when things become more formal for us, that is the only time the depth of this whole situation can be understood, and that is the understanding you also need to have here right now. I also feel here that you need to just start maturing more here, and have more acceptance that it is how it's going to be. Okay, if there is somebody more chill to you or more friendlier to you, that is the acceptance you can have with time. But right now, the only way to tackle, or the only advice I see for you to tackle this toxicity which you are experiencing in your work life, is to just understanding that this is how things are. Like, people try to drag each other down at workplace just to show themselves as a good one, and this is a competitive world, and you need to start accepting and act accordingly. Yeah, I see here that he just want things to be very chill. Okay, he's saying like, I just don't want any very strong energies here. Okay, he's saying like, if she's, as long as she's happy, I'm cool with it. Okay, if she's happy being here, if she's happy with the work environment, if she's happy with the work itself, if she's doing the work happily, everything is great. Okay, like I don't have any issues with anything. But then again, I see here that he's saying that I will just chat about everything, whatever is going on. Okay, like whatever is going on, whatever she's doing, whatever she's up to, let's just only talk about that. But is he ready to go ahead and talk a lot about, like, a lot about a lot of other things, okay, or anything which can grow between both of you? I don't know if this is romantic or not, but he's saying, like, I just am not sure that if I can go ahead and talk about that. I see here that he has a certain type of detachment, but the only thought here he has, which is very strong, or you can say, like, that thought is like the strongest, is that he want to see you happy. Okay, if you are happy, if you are talking to everybody happily, if you are talking to him happily, then he is also happy and he has no issues with anything. He's like also a sunshine, but his perspective is like, more like looking at you. He just want to keep looking at you and just trying to understand that what's going on with you, what's going on with your head, what's going on with your mood, everything. Okay, he just want to know all of that. Yeah, it definitely happens. Oh god, definitely then he need to be reported. Thank you so much for being here. I hope deleting help, all the best. इन सिचुएशन में इस चीज़ को फाइट करना बहुत मुश्किल है, क्योंकि ऐसी चीज़ों को जनरली थोड़ा दबाया ही जाता है. But I would still suggest कि if this is something worth of reporting to upper scale people, I think you should do it. Okay. Okay, so they are like kind of being very stereotypical. Yeah, I understand. Like sometimes these kind of people have a very strong narrative going on. What's coming? Okay, I see here that you could be able to have very good finances coming towards for yourself. Okay, it's like you have tried, or like in this world, we all try to grow our finances a lot. Okay, and I see here that you were able to grow that finances, and the finances are financing right now, and you are having that financial stability for yourself. Very, very, very good energy, okay, for you in terms of enjoying financial abundance coming towards you due to your own fruits of labor. I also see here that if there is any insurance money, okay, if there is something like you can expect for yourself, or you can expect somebody like helping you with making things work out, you could be able to have it. So good money, unexpected money, maybe also money from any form of an official kind of a source where you are not expecting it to happen but it's happening. I also see here that there could be some challenges could be going away. Okay, like let's say that if you had any challenges in terms of fighting or any form of fights you may have experienced right now, I see here that you could be emerging victorious, or you could be feeling that even though they have tried to drag me down, they could not. I emerged victorious here. So a lot of satisfaction of you winning, okay, something, or you winning a competitiveness to something. I also see here that you could be like healing yourself, or you could be like healing yourself physically and emotionally. Okay, there is a very strong practice we can all learn, is starting to say no to the people or to the practices which could be draining to us, and especially physically. Okay, so please go ahead and start saying no, and you may feel really great about doing it. Okay, you will feel that it is one of the greatest experiences I have had. I may be feeling was feeling very dissatisfied with this, but now as I have said no, I am feeling very satisfied with everything, and I see here that you could be also making yourself feel better. Meghna, you can go ahead. Hakuna, Hakuna, you can go ahead and post your question. I see here that you being very happy with yourself, okay, emotional satisfaction. You are saying you're looking at your life, okay, and there's a sense of satisfaction that I have everything I need. Okay, everything I needed. Okay, I have food. Okay, I have cooked food. I have a roof on my head. I have people to talk to. I have people who love me. I have people to engage with. I'm just so happy. Okay, I'm just so happy with how everything is turning out for me, and I do see that energy is strong here, and that energy is energy of gratitude is very strong here, and it will motivate you to start doing more work. You will be very committed to your own well-being, you will be very committed to your own family, and you will say like how things are going on is just making me feel that I'm ready to keep showing up for myself. There is also this energy of a very there is also this very good energy of you will be it's life is all about patterns, okay, and you create your own patterns. Okay, the more you engage with the type of people you want to be with, okay, or the more you live the type of lifestyle you want to live, okay, the more you create those kind of experiences. And I do see here that you have this energy of like finding stability in your life, and could be through a committed relationship. Any form of committed relationship you can create, maybe you are already creating one because the signs are very stable here. So most probably, like, if you have somebody you can love, you can share your life with, and they could be getting more close to you. You are very strong, strongly connected with them. One thing I see a problem in them, problem in this energy is a little bit of emotional dissatisfaction you may have, or let's say that you seem a little bit worried that how things will turn out to be, or how this relationship will turn out to be. So that questioning would be here, and you're not sure that how you will be able to manifest everything. It's like a little bit unsure vibes that yes, I am with this person, but how it will turn out to be. Okay, but spirit is giving you like a green flag, you can say, and spirit is telling you that everything will just get balanced and you will have the best opportunities of growing this intimacy together. I also see here that you may be finding a really good like personal achievements. If you want to lose weight, gain weight, hair your color, and get more attention, this is the best time for you. Okay, but right now you also need to be a little bit aware of people taking advantage of you at work. Oh, you should do this work. I am going to home. No, no, it's your work. You do it. Okay, and that could be a experience like you may be having right now, and it's a very important thing for you to go ahead and just not get into that trap at all, because sometimes we think, okay, I will just help them, maybe I can take some help later. Please remember that you might not be able to have that help. Okay, I see you having a very good and active sex life for yourself. Okay, you may be feeling that everything is just beautiful. Okay, and you are being able to find the satisfaction. You are just satisfied with everything. You are just enjoying yourself. You are engaging with yourself. You are like, loving yourself so much. Okay, and you are just having the best experiences for yourself. I also see here that there could be somebody, like, this is something I think every reading I do for you recently. Okay, I get this energy that somebody is wondering that what's going on with you, or how you are living your life, or they could be watching through social media and then they go ahead and question that how you are so happy. So I would say, like, a little bit of, like, that emoji. Okay, like, that emoji is very important. Okay, like, you go ahead and put that emoji everywhere wherever you are, like, putting your pictures. Okay, and please go ahead and try to keep yourself as satisfied as possible with the things which is going on around you, and don't let other people to drag your vibe down, because there are some very jealous people who could be spying on you and wanting to get to know, like, what's going on with you. But you are almost like protected, definitely protected, and also use some protection if you can. Okay, maybe some crystals or rituals, whatever you want. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. The message from them is to find your self love. Okay, like, and self love come from self worth. Okay, if you think you are worthy of that love, you will receive that love. If you don't, then doesn't matter, like, whatever practices you are taking off or you are taking on, you will not be able to have that happiness. Okay, and that is the first message they want to deliver. Most probably you could be doing some practices where, like, you are taking care of yourself or doing something, but it is not gonna turn out to be the way you want it to turn out to be if you are not actually taking care of yourself through self-worth. Okay, I also see here that there is this energy that you need to let go of attachment. You have a lot of past attachment, even past life attachments. Okay, so if there is something you are seeing through dreams, okay, if there is something you are kind of having through dreams, okay, or if you are like, having some dreams, okay, like, which could be like, stressing you. Okay, stressing you right now, or if which is not making you feel good. Okay, so right now it is the best, okay, best time for you to just, take just keep releasing that energy, any form of past energy which you may be having right now. I also see here that you may be feeling a little bit more vulnerable in your body. Okay, so you need to take care of your body. Okay, any form of, like, body checks you can go ahead and do right now. Please go ahead and take that. Please go ahead and take care of yourself, because if you are not taking care of yourself in terms of physically, nothing will work out for anybody. Nobody can win any war in life with lack of physical strength. And also a message here is to be taking care of your journeys. Okay, like don't stay stagnant for some time. Take local journeys as much as you can. Plan a trip every month. Okay, and move as much as you can. It will give you the clarity which you are needing in life. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. It's hard to say, but you will be able to keep the baby. Okay. Yes. They will be healthy. There is a possibility. It's a very 50-50 spread. Okay. But most probably you may need to manifest it a little bit, or earth energy. Okay. Like you need to invite some earth energies in your energy or in her energy that may really give you a very good protection here. But it's very 50-50. But I do see here that you may be able to have the baby, okay, and have a healthy baby. Okay. But yeah, there are definitely some very hard conversations which may go away with time, or which may go away. There is a good possibility that the baby will be healthy, but there may be some complications you may need to figure out, or let's say that you may need to take care, or you need to do your best, okay, to just give her the best. But it can be sorted. That's what I'm saying. But it's not perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think it. You have every reason to be scared here. Pray a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. But I do see here that the baby may turn out to be good. I see here that the month of July is more about finding some healings for yourself and for your own personal self. Okay, like who you are, how your energies are, how your life are. Okay, like you are trying to find some healings and stability, and you will be able to have that. You may be having your partner supporting you. Okay, if they are already supporting, that's great. It will just go ahead and continue as much as you can. And I see here that like you will be able to find also some support from everybody. Okay, like they are supporting you, they are standing up for you, they are giving you the shoulder, okay, to lean onto them, and you will feel like superb with that. Your finances are really great, okay, slowly and steadily growing, becoming better, having stability. Okay, any form of growth could also be seen. Okay, so very good terms of finances here. But one thing which may be a little bit stressful for you is that creating boundaries. Okay, like sometimes creating boundaries is also about filtering information. Okay, like what you want to know, what you desire to know, or what you desire to just go ahead and detach from. Okay, that is something like you really need to just make a decision about first. But I do see here that the best way to counter everything here, okay, or the best way to deal with everything here is just to have some patience and not react to everything, and just keep you calm. But other than that, I see here that it's a great month, very strong love with your person, very strong love energies with the people who are around you. Okay, very good energies. But one thing I would say is important for you to do, okay, is to keep your calm and be non-reactive as much as you can. You have one more, Kenya. Let me know if you have posted. I don't know if I can't see it or not. Okay, I think she left. Thank you so much for being here, Kenya. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, your second question is done. I'm just waiting for your third question. You sent for three, right? Career and finances, I say here that you are stressed a little bit, or there could be some stress you may be experiencing in some time. Okay, But I see here that the soon it is coming and soon it is also going away. There could be, like, some communication needed, okay, or there could be some conversations needed. There could be some conversations, okay, you may be experiencing, okay, in here, to, like, find some stability. And I see here that, it's like if you are telling somebody that I need, okay, this or I need that, okay, it will be much better. But I see finances are not really stable, okay, like you need a little bit more, okay, financial stability for yourself. And once you have that, okay, once you have that, it's gonna be much better in your career. You are really loved, okay, or right now whatever, like, you are going on, everything will just get settled down. You may be able to get some praises from your, like, whoever you are working for, like, let's say your boss, your colleagues. I see here that they are kind of being very, very kind, okay, very kind about you, okay, very kind about how you are approaching work, okay, how you are showing up at work and everything, okay, everything whatever you are doing, you will be appreciated in every and any way possible. Finances are also not bad, okay, just don't think that it's too bad. The only thing which is needed is a little bit more stability, okay, you need a little bit more stability here to make your finances better for yourself, okay, and just planning and just, spending your money in a way that, everything is just, like, settled down. But if you are doing it, I see here that you will be able to see some growth here in your finances in like next 9 days, and then things will stabilize. But I do feel here that there are some better energies, okay, there are some stable energies. You may be able to have some growth here, and with that I see here that there could also be some satisfaction that yes, right now my the people in my career are being good to me. That's for dear Kenya. Kenya, I hope everything will just be sorted, okay? And a baby girl would be fine, okay? She will just be fine. No, absolutely no complications at all. And I hope, like, all the beings of light and love will give her all the protection she deserves. A lot of love to you, and a huge, huge, great health for you and the baby girl. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Good. Okay. Like I see here that you might not get a lot of understanding, but it's not bad. Coming towards you, I see here that emotional satisfaction of, like, getting a job or winning something. I see here that he want to talk to you. Okay. He's hoping that if you guys talk, then he will be able to have some clarity with you. This Friday, I see here that have good finances and some good financial growth. Children's books, yes, sure. Suggest me something. I mean, I'm always ready to read something, so yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so like to children. Yeah. I'll have different voice for the witch and different voice for the Snow White. Oh, you bought an apple for me. I'm so happy to see the apple. I will not let you live, Snow White. Yes, great idea. Absolutely brilliant. Legend. I feel here that he's entertaining somebody else and just having fun, more fun there. Feelings, thoughts, I see here that वो better actions लेना चाहते हैं, आपसे connect करना चाहते हैं, so आप वो देख सकते हो कुछ दिनों में. I see here that it will be stabilized and you will be with a family, so maybe you get married. क्या लगता है? आई सी हियर कि उनको लगता है कि आप उधर ज़्यादा हैप्पी थे। This full moon, I see here that you will be able to have a lot of strength, and like you should do any ritual you can do to get a lot of strength. Current feelings, I see here the current feelings are of stability. Okay, a very good stability he want to offer towards you. He's saying like, we have been unstable, we have been having ups and downs, we have been having complications for so long, and I think, like, we have not been able to have that stable connection for some time. So my intention, my feelings is to chase you, offer you something good, something more stable, something where we will be able to connect better and get more close to each other. In his next actions, he may show up to you. Okay, he's like really bad at planning. He's saying like, I don't know um, how to plan it, or how I can go ahead and plan something good with you. Okay. And he's saying like, I just want to go ahead and show up to you in a way that when I'm planning towards you, like, you will also say yes to it. Okay. It's like he's also making you comfortable. Okay, comfortable while connecting with you, or he's also making you comfortable while he's being with you. His intention is to keep you happy, and he's saying like, I will just go ahead and do it, just will do my best to give you the happiness. So really great energy. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. I say here that it was something like, she's saying like, you could do it. Okay, you can do it definitely, but you are choosing not to do it. Okay, just to show me some kind of a power. Okay, any kind of power, okay, any kind of just whatever strength you got to have yourself, like you are just using that. And I see here that she's actually not having a lot of thoughts like that, that she's having regret or anything. She's having thoughts that maybe it's like maybe you are like so happy in your own life that you are not ready to go ahead and even help me. So she's kind of not seeing things any positive way. Okay, her energy seems a little negative still, and it feels like she's just channeling the whole thing in a negative way and not having a lot of satisfaction while she's thinking about it. Yeah, it's a great one. Okay, it's a great one. If you can pair it with some communication, it would be much more better. Any form of communication you can have here, it would be much better. Anything you can do here is great. Yes, but pair it with some more energies. Okay, like anything you want to add here is a little bit better. Add some more energies here, it would be much better. But yeah, I see here that it's good, but you need a little bit more push here to make things more amplified. Maybe some affirmations, or let's just say your personalized intention setting. July, general, I see here that this could be the month where you may not get a lot of partnerships. Okay, you might not get a lot of partnerships. You may see or you may feel that you have to do a lot of things all by yourself. Okay, not a lot of people are here or showing up to go ahead and support you. Okay, like you need to go ahead and do whatever you are doing just by yourself. Okay, so this will be the month where you may see that self dependence is the best dependence. Okay, other than that, I see here that you may be having a lot of different options coming towards you. Okay, a lot of different options of like how you want to approach things, and it would be completely depending on your own free will that how you want to approach those things. Okay, how you want to do those things, or how you want to kind of take care of those things. Okay, it's gonna be depending on you, but you will be able to figure it out just fine. Not make a lot of very stagnant plans that this is the only way of doing it. Okay, just have very free flowing kind of plans that okay, I am flexible with my plans and I can go ahead and change it, okay, when it's needed. But I do see here that there should be some changes in the plans, so be flexible with it. Also try to be as much as emotionally stable as much as possible. The less reactive you are to the things this month emotionally, the better your decisions will turn out. That's for Jasmine. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. It feels like she's just looking for so much independence. Okay, in search of independence, she did it. Looked yesterday, you looked good. Okay, you looked like you are somebody who's very expressive. Okay, and you're somebody who has a lot of good vibes to themselves. Okay, that was the free list. Mystically, let me know if you're here, and please post your question. How is your day with me? I hope you're having a great day. Oh, yes, yes. That's great. Oh, I fell. Okay, I haven't received it from Mystically actually. Okay, most probably she got busy. It was good. I did some office work today. But yeah, there was a place which was not so good, and my leg just kind of got twisted and I fell. No, it was nothing too serious, but it was school mostly. Mostly it was school. Mystically, I haven't received your donation actually. So you need to check with your PayPal. Yeah, I sprained my ankle, but it's cool. Okay, yeah. No, I know. Shoot. Oh yeah, the saddest part was like I was walking my father and I fell, so there was a huge possibility that he could have also fell. And that was I was worried about. Anyways, it was all good. There were people who helped us. I see here that somehow there could be some energies of him thinking that you are completely emotionally detached from him, you don't really want to connect with him, you don't really want to talk to him, you have a certain type of emotional detachment to him, okay, and you will go ahead and keep minding your business, okay, and it feels like energetically he may have understood the shift that you are disconnected, okay, you have completely disconnected, and now he's kind of like having that chasing energy to himself. It's like you look like a prize, okay, you look like somebody I really want to connect to, okay, and if you are detaching from me, then I will not like that at all, okay, and it feels like he's also kind of looking at you from afar, and you look like somebody who's like really sexy, okay, somebody who's like really like I just want to connect with somebody like that. She feels so grounded, so sexy, and so attractive, and I don't want to hold back, and I'll just go ahead and do it. And he also may have felt that there is this energy that you will not do it at all, okay, you will not even go ahead and do anything at all, okay. So he's like, yeah, I need to take the matters in my own hand. Oh, just dispute it. I see here that he is kind of feeling ignored and he's thinking there is definitely another guy. Okay. There is definitely, like, just somebody else. There is definitely somebody you want to, you want to be with. Okay. And definitely somebody you want to connect with. Definitely somebody you want to be engaging with. Okay. And I see here that he's kind of like, saying that I just feel like, that's why she is ignoring me. Okay, that's why she is not even like, connecting with me. Okay, that's why she is kind of like not even talking to me. Okay, she might be like, just busy with other people so much that she don't even want to look at me. Okay, and it feels like there is so much. Okay, there is so much energy of him being overthinking here that he just can't come out of it, but his energy seems like so stuck. Okay, so stuck and not being able to open up to the newer possibilities or to better possibilities that maybe there will be some possibilities of us connecting again. He's kind of like, losing hope right now. I see here that there is some energies of him trying to engage with you. If you both are engaging, then that's great. Okay, he's saying like I would like to do it more. I would like to like, do it well, and I would like to do it in a way that we both are connecting more together. We are connecting more together. But he's thinking like, how we can grow this. Okay, like what would be the stability we can have together, or what would be the approach. Okay, we should have here, that, our relationship will grow, or how this connection can grow. Okay, so that's a kind of a question I see here that he's having within himself. But he's saying like, let's grow more. Okay, but I don't know how to. Okay, how I can be more open towards you, or how I can be more engaging towards you. I want to, but I'm not sure that how that will go. Okay, if I go ahead and just be more expressive, will you be also expressive towards me, or will you be like, connecting more towards me? Okay, so it's like he and his energy is more in that wandering vibe, that how things will turn out to be if you guys do connect. But there are hopes that the relationship can get committed and you guys can get close. He's saying like I am really impressed by your feminine energy and I want to experience it more. He want to grow it, and he sees you as somebody who is worthy of growing the relationship. Okay, but one thing in him, I feel like, like he's kind of saying like, there are so many things, okay, which I need to calculate. Okay, he seems like so much calculative. Okay, like if we do like this, then it will be like this. If we do it like that, it will be like that. And it seems like his calculative energies could be just, like not letting him be completely pursuing you. But his intentions are there. Okay, like he seems like somebody who is so who is ready to, like, invest in this connection, who is ready to take you on a good date. Okay, there could be a possibility, like, he may be trying to take you on a date in a few days, or he could be, like, thinking of taking you on a new date if you are not already with him. But he is sincere. Okay, he's saying, like, I'm not gonna say that he's going ahead and thinking about getting married at this point. Okay, but he's saying, like, she seems like a good person. Okay, I would like to get more close to her, with her, close to her more. Okay, but let's see. Okay, like, let's see that how things will go. Okay, and if things go well, then maybe we can be in a committed relationship. And like, why he's so impressed by you, because you have always, like, showed up as that stable person to him too. It's like you also are not playing here. Okay, you are here to be more open. Okay, to be more fun, to be more engaging. But also you are sincere in your approach with him, and it's like not like doing great games or not doing shit things and stuff. Okay, like, you're good. Okay, you're good and you're fun. Okay, you're good, you're there, you're present. And that's why he's, like, appreciating your energy, and he's saying, like, let's connect more if that can bring both of us something better. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you can help. All the best. Have a great one. Let's see for Katie. Yes, thank you so much. Sorry, I feel like, I always give you a bad news, but yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, but I feel like, it's not your best option. Okay, so it's only 50-50. All right. Okay, there are some perks, but there are also some complications. Okay, which may bother you. Will it be bad? I do see here that if this is the one. Okay, um like, if this is the one where you need to do a lot of journey. Okay, a lot of, like, here and there, you need to go here and there all the time. I feel like that may turn out to be exhausting for you, so this is not the best opportunity for you to, like, choose your workplace. You should go ahead and choose something else. Or you should go ahead and like, be somewhere else. Okay, like, you can find something better for yourself. But I do feel here that, this is not your best work opportunity. Try to search for something better or something different that can okay, that can give you a better like, job opportunity here. Katie, if you're here, let me know. I think Katie is not here. Katie, thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.